In the bright halls of the Galactic Diplomatic Assembly, humanity was a joke. A curious, fragile race from an unimportant corner of the Milky Way, barely a few decades into interstellar travel. They wore strange fabrics, smiled too easily, and spoke of peace as if it were a guarantee. The councillors laughed behind closed doors. "They are weak," snorted Ambassador Vrikol of the Threx Dominion. "Barely evolved primates. Useful, perhaps, for menial labor." It was decided, quietly, that humanity would be assimilated into the existing order. They would work, pay tribute, and understand their place, or they would be corrected. The first fleet sent to correct Earth was the pride of the Council, 200 warships, bristling with technology perfected over millennia. Shields that could shrug off meteors, weapons that had leveled moons. They expected Earth to fall in a day. It lasted 3 hours. General Elias Grant stood on the command deck of the UNS Resolute, staring at the tactical hologram. Enemy vessels, elegant and complex, swarmed toward Earth like a swarm of angry wasps. He didn't smile. He didn't panic. He just gave the order. Phase 2. Across Earth's orbit, hidden platforms powered up. Kinetic railguns, disguised as mining stations, rotated and fired. Payloads accelerated to a fraction of light speed, slammed into the first wave of Council ships, turning them into expanding balls of plasma. On the ground, the humans activated their arc shield grid experimental technology barely out of prototype. Brilliant hexagonal patterns shimmered into being over major cities, capable of absorbing orbital bombardments. Council commanders hesitated. This wasn't supposed to happen. Their second wave adjusted tactics, trying to outmaneuver the defenses. That's when the humans unleashed Project Aegis. Hundreds of autonomous drone fighters, running on aggressive learning, AI, poured into the vacuum of space. Unlike traditional Council drones, human models didn't seek elegant victories. They rammed, overloaded, exploded anything to kill. One Council captain, moments before her cruiser disintegrated, managed to send a final report. Humans do not fear death. Panic spread across the Council territories. How could a species so young, so inexperienced, be so deadly? Researchers scrambled to find the answer, combing through human history. What they found chilled them. For hundreds of thousands of years, humans had evolved under constant threat: predators, disease, natural disasters. For thousands of years, they had warred endlessly, brutally, with a creativity for destruction unmatched by any known species. Where other civilizations had moved past violence, humans had perfected it. Survival was not just instinct. It was culture. The Council realized too late, humanity had never forgotten how to fight. They had trained for it every day of their existence. A delegation was sent to Earth, white flags metaphorically raised. They found General Grant, waiting in the ruins of what had once been a Council flagship, now a twisted, blackened monument outside Earth's orbital command. The alien ambassador, trembling slightly, bowed low. "We offer terms. Generous ones." Grant stared at him for a long moment, then spoke. "We will listen," he said. "But understand this, humanity is no one's servant." His voice was calm, but behind his eyes burned a simple, terrifying truth. "Attack us again, and we will not stop at defending ourselves. We will teach you fear." Over the next decades, humanity expanded. Carefully, respectfully. But the message was clear across the stars. Do not mistake kindness for weakness. Because somewhere in their DNA, somewhere deep in their bones, humans carried the memory of every battle ever fought, every hardship ever endured. And when pushed to the edge, they were the deadliest species in the galaxy.